Ooh, well,
I don't know.
live
I
in
kind of
California.
like
That's all I
snow.
gotta say.
We should all get there. We should all RTX next year.
I
So,
want
all right, that's probably
I'm
it for my
going to
topics.
PAX
Yeah.
East next year. I mean,
All right, who's next
that's
for
what I'm-
topics?
All right, whose topic is up next? We'll just go right above you. Anthony, you're up.
Is that me?
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
I'm still stuck on the whole page with the thingy.
Yeah, back to the faces.
Where's the faces? Come
Back to
on.
the
So
faces, so I can make
Faces
fun
are
of
up
them.
on mine.
I can start pointing at people. Wait, that work that way? All right.
Why is it? What the f-
Uh,
what's going on?
Oh
We
my
really-
so we cut
goodness.
technical difficulties right here.
What? No,
In the
it's-
meantime, I'll just make
it's
tons
fine
of
on the
Just
on the
minimize
recording.
this.
You're gonna go back to it, and then Frank's gonna have a funny face on and know it.
No, it's fine on the recording, so they're seeing everything you're doing.
Oh, they can? Fuck.
Yes.
All right.
Let's try.
All right.
Take it in
Ooh.
America.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, we're back. Only I can't see Jason's.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. That's
But oh well, we'll make it
All
work.
I can see
Maybe
is
that's
that
for the best. I
stupid
don't know.
picture of
We'll
your
see.
face.
All right.
Well, who's going on Anthony topic?
All right. So before we got on this, we were talking about, or Frank said something about, hey, I'm gonna play some Glycerin, and I don't know if everyone was joking, but they're like, "What's that?" Like by Bush. Who's Bush? I'm like, oh jeez. So I was thinking maybe I should do a music topic, and since music's really close to my heart, so I wanted to know if you could have the experience of one musician in history, dead or alive, which one would it be?
Keith
And
Richards, no brainer.
all right, then please elaborate on why.
Because it's Keith Richards. I mean,
Good-
the
good
sheer amount of
reason.
drugs that man has been on, it's worth the trip in and of itself. And plus, he's still kicking. Been in some movies. You know he had to get a shit ton of pussy. So, just saying,
Mm-hmm.
Keith Richards.
All right.
What's the
Yeah, go
exact
for it.
question?
That doesn't need
Um,
any elaboration.
I'd have to be Dan Auerbach, just because I love the Black Keys, love every project he goes to, he like creates. It's freaking awesome. Because apparently Patrick's always injuring his shoulders or something. And then Dan goes and does his own thing, and it's always amazing. So yeah, I like Dan Auerbach, and I'd take his place.
And keep in mind the good and the bad. So
Not
Like,
too much downside.
I guess so.
And so, is this if we were to like be in the shoes of a musician? Is that it?
Or yeah, well, you could be yourself, but then you've had all the experiences this person has had. So,
So if, say you were Kurt Cobain, you would know what it's like to put a shotgun in your mouth, and
Yikes!
I didn't think of that conundrum, but I didn't anticipate anyone thinking they'd want to be Kurt Cobain or anybody who.
You know, if he'd have held his guitar the other way, he'd have been totally fine. Because the amount of pain he was in was extra scoliosis that his guitar was making worse. Science.
science.
And I definitely don't want to be him.
Stay in school, kids.
this podcast isn't about science, you freaking nerd.
God.
Excuse me?
I would have to
I'm
say,
gonna go pull a Kurt. Bye, guys.
I would have to say, mine would be Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I
That's
like
good.
that one.
Yeah, that's
Classy
good.
choice.
That I like that choice, just because that's the music I listen to. Actually, I don't listen to much of this newer stuff. I listen to
man.
Sinatra and
my understanding of current music is very limited.
yes,
So,
I just know the dude because he shot himself. That's about it.
Oh goodness,
Man.
I almost want to change my answer now. Kenny Loggins, motherfucker.
Kenny Loggins.
Kenny
Wow.
He's in the motherfucking danger zone.
Wow. I like that.
Just to say I
that's
made
an
that
I don't even
song.
know.
intriguing answer, I guess.
I don't know.
Also, he
Sinatra's a
could
good
realistically be Nick Scarpino's father.
one.
Yes. Yes.
I love those pictures. They're so damn good.
Yes, he could. I agree with that. All right. Did everyone answer that, or are we still waiting on someone?
I
Jacob,
just
did
don't
you?
know.
It's Mr.
mean,
Novak.
Sinatra's a good one. I mean, I don't know.
It
like,
is a good one, right?
yeah, I don't know a ton about like I know a bunch of classical musicians, like Franz Schubert. He was pretty cool. Am I right?
Schubert, okay.
Joseph Haydn, yeah.
Yeah. uh,
I don't know if I want to go that far back, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I wouldn't want to live back then.
You wouldn't want to go that far back.
Get out.
I was even thinking about going really far back, but then you guys made a good point. Like, man, living back then must have sucked ass.
It
Yeah.
must have.
Because I was thinking, like, maybe it would be cool to be Mozart or something, but,
I think
I don't
anything
know.
from
Like-
Frank Sinatra on is a good.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Knowing
had
what I know now, and I have my fucking cell phone and all this shit, and going back there, like, everything probably wasn't that cool, but I would like to see the genius that was Mozart. But,
Yeah.
if I could, then I'm gonna go with, I love rap. I like to do rap music myself. I'm gonna say Jay-Z. He's rich as
yes.
fuck. He's
It's always a
he's got a
bonus.
ton of bitches. He's married to Beyonce, who's
Thank
richer
goodness.
than him.
Those are all pluses. I'll give you that.
yeah, solid choice all the way
Yeah.
around.
And he's respected in his art
I
form.
mean, to be fair, if we're going by just like how their life is, Justin Bieber is probably a good choice because he has a ton of
Good
money and he
God.
just doesn't care.
No.
I'm
Really?
not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying it must be
We all of a sudden
nice
know
in
why
his
you're the
shoes.
youngest guy.
We all of a sudden know why you're the youngest. That's a good point. It's a very good
No,
point.
don't get me wrong. I don't care for Justin Bieber whatsoever, but
Yeah.
you've got to admit it's probably good in his shoes.
I guess
Yeah,
if I
well,
could.
he's what is he now? 18? Or is he older than that?
No, he's my
I
age.
think he's
21.
like 20.
20.
Is
yeah.
he?
He's
Is he up
21.
there? Okay. And
I
what?
guess
That's
that's
the
so-
only embarrassing
Yeah.
thing I know about my generation is that Justin Bieber's a part of it.
And what? He's a
Oh,
billionaire
there.
now, right? Is he up in the billions yet?
I hope not.
I would doubt it.
I don't think musicians get to be billionaires.
They can. Depends on their business acumen.
Yeah, I think Dr. Dre.
Well, I don't think Bieber is thinking about his business very much.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be
No.
cool to be Bieber if you didn't get all the hate with it. I guess. I mean, this guy's been
And if
famous
you weren't
since,
from
what, was
Canada.
12. Hey, there's some fine products that have came out of Canada. Who is I think
Yeah. There are a
Uh,
few.
Bret the Hitman Hart,
Wow.
Naomi
Okay.
Kyle. I love Naomi Kyle.
Hmm.
And,
She's the IGN chick, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's freaking
Yeah?
gorgeous. Like I've seen her on the Daily Fix, but then when I saw her in real life, I almost dropped my jaw. I was like, oh my god, she is so freaking gorgeous.
She is
But-
a very good looking
Yeah.
woman. Young
Uh,
lady. So,
came out of
she's
Canada.
probably older than I am, so woman.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
Yeah.
she is, but yeah.
Speaking
she's-
of that, like we were talking about Jessica Chobot earlier. I googled her. She's 38. Like,
There's no
does that
fucking
happen?
way.
she's
Yeah,
that
she
old.
looks like she's 24.
Science.
so she
Dude.
does. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it said she's 38, and I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vampirism.
She looks fucking good.
Yeah, and it's not just like makeup, I think, either, because I remember I was at the Comic-Con thing and I saw her, she was trying to take a selfie of something, and I was gonna go over there and ask her, like, hey, do you want me to take it? But then I realized who it was, so I just shut the fuck up.
It's a selfie, bitch.
I was like, hey, do you need... And I was like, oh my god, it's Jessica Chobot, and then she just walked away. So I
like,
thought it was kind
carry
of
on.
cool. Yeah, I was like, alright. Go for it.
Should have been like, yo, Jess, you want me to help you with that?
Which is how I
Just
was
getting
gonna
behind
approach
her.
it.
You were gonna
before
go
love.
the whole yo Jess, like,
No! Just kidding.
Yo Jess, what's up? I am way too white to do that.
And then
I'm
you
sorry.
took your fedora.
I'm way too white to do that. I apologize.
No, I was gonna do it in a smooth smooth ass way.
Oh, I got you.
And I'm like, hey, you're Jessica Chobot. And like, oh shit. And I just froze up. Which I guess happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
we feel so bad.
Ah. It's alright. That's always next year. So if
Gotta
she
work up the
watches
All
this.
right. Who are you? The Cleveland Browns?
Oh, how dare you.
Oh,
That's personal.
hurt.
Only
Oh,
associate me with California
man.
teams, please.
we got a guy from around Cleveland. That was just mean.
That's just brutal.
Oh yeah, huh? And they already laughed at him when they asked him where he's from.
Like, who has it worse right now, the New York Jets or the Cleveland Browns? I don't know.
Well,
It's
didn't
pretty rough.
the New York Jets, like,
Yeah, their
what,
quarterback got punched
got
out by his
like
teammate
punched
and
in the
broke his fucking
face and
jaw.
broke its jaw, right?
Yeah.
And that was by his own teammate.
And one of their, I think,
What
one of their
the
defensive
Bills-
linemen
Bills-
got caught speeding.
What the fuck do you have to do to get your own teammate to punch you in the jaw?
Yeah, talent.
Did he fuck his wife?
Apparently,
No, he
he
just
he
sucks.
owed his ass money, so
Oh,
Didn't have
well, yeah,
fucking
then
money.
he beat his ass. I agree with that.
he
Then,
owed him $600, and he was being an asshole about it. That's that's
the
the word on the
fuck?
street.
if the dude was playing with him, what the fuck is $600 to a pro athlete?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what a dick.
That is bullshit.
Especially to the star
Yes.
quarterback.
I
who was
mean,
drafted in the first round.
Your quarterback, yeah. That's supposed to be your leader. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
You owe
And
someone
yeah, get
money,
paid
you
most.
deserve to get punched
By
in
a
the
lot.
face, but
Did you guys hear that Eli Manning wants to be the highest paid NFL player or whatever?
I heard that.
It's in negotiations. And, like, I mean, one, probably not, because, you know, you haven't really done a ton recently. But everybody's, like, just
The New
saying,
York
like, you
Giants
don't
wanna
deserve.
lose him.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, what
And
NFL
he's,
player
like, old
doesn't
enough-
want to be the highest
He's old
paid?
enough that they give him a long-term
I
contract.
don't
He's
think-
there until he retires.
I don't
So-
think
Yeah,
Peyton Manning
he's-
really gives a shit, to be honest.
Well, it's not
For
even
all the
Manning.
money, for all the money he makes, I don't think he really gives a shit.
Got all that Papa John's money.
That's right, dude. Smart business investing, man. Especially in freaking Denver, Colorado. They just fucking legalized weed, man. They're all gonna be smoking and then be hungry for pizza.
They hit all their tax revenue goals by May,
Did they?
just from pot.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yep.
It's gonna be legal everywhere. It's
Oh yeah, we're like halfway there in Iowa already, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
I
'cause I have
mean-
Crohn's disease, and I really
Oh,
want to
shit.
have medical marijuana. It's a perfect thing. It's like anti-nausea, anti-pain, anti-inflammatory. If like potential and how it's grown and stuff. Like bam, all three.
boom. All taken care
Or
of.
anti-pain, not anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. Alright. So I think we're on to you, Mr. Sizemore.
Me? Oh, well, you know, I have a topic that might actually be gaming related. I mean,
Whoa!
yeah,
holy shit.
First
That
one.
just came out of nowhere.
Fucking
First
nerd.
one. Let's go.
Alright, so there was this little Kickstarter that happened a few years back by this company called Larian Studios. Now, they're an independent studio who publish their own games, and they had this Kickstarter that was successful, and it got delayed a couple times, but they were super cool about it, and like they made it up to the backers and stuff. And basically, there's a lot of cool things, like if you own like a PC version or a Mac version, you'll get the Linux version when it comes out, or you'll get the console version when they eventually port it to console. But
Question.
This
question,
game-
Question.
this-
Question.
oh,
Who the
hold on, I'm setting it
fuck
up.
makes games for Linux? No one.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Good
all right.
point.
That is why they had to go to
Fair. I
don't-
Kickstarter.
I don't think I caught that.
It's because
Fair.
no one makes games for
They're
Linux.
porting it to Linux. I mean, it's
They're the pioneers.
Oh Jesus.
A new
so
generation.
they
sad.
did the successful Kickstarter. The game sold pretty well. It didn't hit 1 million copies. It did. I know it hit at least 500,000 copies though, and I'm not entirely sure if that includes all the copies given to the people who were backing it, or if they count those as sales. But other than that, I think it sold respectably, and now they're going in for a second chance. The same studio is going in for a second dip for a sequel to Divinity. And I was wondering if you think that's an okay move by them, because I'm sure
Well,
they were
what's the
approached
game,
by
though?
It's called
It's
Divinity Age.
Divinity Original Sin or something.
Divinity
and-
Original Sin or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Divinity Original Sin. I have it right here, and they're making a sequel to it. It's an old school RPG, and it's
This is easily explained though. If it's
What?
not broke, don't fix it. Go right back to the source where you funded your
Yeah.
first one.
the thing is though. I'm not entirely sure that they needed to, and it seems like a very unsure move by them. Like they could get easy cash from a publisher too.
Yeah.
It's all about the money. They keep all the rights to their game. They don't have to worry about someone else publishing it. And all this money is fucking
But
you
is
know,
that true? They could get a
tax-free,
publisher or like
all that
they
shit.
No, but
don't
if you
need
go to a
money to get the
publisher-
game. You know.
Then a publisher could and negotiates for parts to the rights to the IP and stuff like that, or it'd be easier to say, hey, we own 100% of the IP, so it's ours.
And
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't think it really matters with a game like Divinity. It has a very niche audience as it is. But, if it sold 500,000 copies, that's definitely respectable.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just
you can't complain.
wondering if they're exploiting the Kickstarter kind of method, because I'm not entirely sure if 500,000 copies might be enough to actually just fund their next game there. I'm not sure if that's the case, but
Well, like, how big is that company in the first place? Like, you'd
I
have
don't
to
know. I think this was
pay
their
your
first major hit.
employees. But did it just get them by, or they're not rich? I would think so.
I'm rich, bitch!
Yeah.
I'm Rick
Yeah.
James, bitch.
You would,
That's
still
right.
need, you would still need to invest some money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I mean, it's just interesting to look at all that because, like, there's just so many different types of things going on, like the whole like crowdfunding thing. Because there's
I don't
Like,
fucking like it.
Divinity, it's where it just grows naturally, and then there's stuff like Ukulele, where it's just like what we've done, and we're just gonna give you this huge nostalgia burst.
Ukulele looks fucking awesome, though.
It does. I meant to kickstart that, but I never did. And then
I
there's stuff
didn't
where
either.
it's like
But
Shenmue, where
That's
it's like,
because
hey,
I don't like Kickstarter.
yeah,
I think it's good in one way that it gets the fans involved, but I think it's just these game studios having an excuse to beg for money.
I
like was
I
there
don't
really
know.
a point to them kickstarting Shenmue 3? Because then they just they got to like $3
Especially
million
after it was
or whatever.
featured on their fucking...
no,
Yeah,
I was
like-
glad they
Conference.
kickstarted Shenmue 3. I was.
You could already
happy
tell
about it,
Sony
but-
was
like,
backing that game.
Yeah, like, it's just
But
like,
that doesn't
hey, we
mean
raised
it's
$3 million.
entirely
Plus, we
funded.
have another $15 million budget. Like,
And that
like
Yeah.
and
to
Shenmue
do-
kicked ass too in Kickstarter.
Shenmue, the cost of those first two games was like 70 million, and they for the
that was in
Kickstarter,
19, like 99.
yeah, and then the third Kickstarter for Shenmue 3's Kickstarter, they topped at like what 6 million. So
yeah,
I mean,
never
they're
heard-
still gonna have to put in a lot of their own money, but they needed to know that there would be a fan base for it.
Yeah,
No,
I guess-
that was the
Because
excuse.
part of
yeah.
that is
That was
it's growing
Sony's
the brand
excuse.
awareness. It's getting the name out there. Plus, it's like the top end cost. Like to put it in terms of what I know, a couple like movies ones have done. They already have the majority of the funding ready to go, but that extra money they get from things like Indiegogo and Kickstarter, like adds in for like better voice talent or like going with a different maybe more expensive studio for doing the like
Yeah.
cutscenes and things like that.
That's
that
like
can maybe, and
Laser
I
Team.
don't know how they broke it down with Shenmue, but that one was just weird. But sometimes it's not just this is the base funding for the game. It's like this is just to make sure we can make it as best as we can.
Yeah.
So
That's like what Rooster Teeth did with Laser Team.
Laser Team, that's where I was. The
Yeah.
story I was going with.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were coming from.
Yeah.
And yeah, they went on
Quite a few movies
Indiegogo,
have
and
done that.
I think for a while they were like the best ever
Until
thing
Super
on
Troopers 2, which is super awesome. I cannot wait to see that
Super
movie.
Troopers 2. Yes.
Yeah, they've raised what $6 million, something like that.
Yeah, they did
They
something
fucking kicked
ridiculous.
ass.
And
was
it was
amazing.
like fucking quick too.
Yeah, they did like it was Super Troopers. Like, okay, has everyone in here seen Super Troopers? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The
Good.
movie is amazing.
Like huge. Like it has a huge audience
Yes.
too. Like it didn't initially, but everybody I know has seen Super Troopers. Everybody,
yes.
and even living in Iowa, I know quite a few people. and they've all seen it.
Yes. Okay.